Right, each comedian has a maximum of 5 minutes on stage. The audience are the judge for the night. There are 3 cards within the audience, which they hold up if they get bored of an act. If all 3 cards go up, the act must leave the stage. The aim is for a comedian to last all 5 minutes. You got that? Let's see if they can beat the frog.
Hello. Oh, thank you. Thanks. How do lady police officers part the air? Eat it up. Has everybody been watching the Frozen Planet show? It's been brilliant, hasn't it? I've learnt so much about that show. About penguins, polar bears giving birth in a zoo. Topical. And do you know why seals have flat willies? And walruses, those things with the big teeth, they're like butty boxes. They're both like a tight seal. Now seriously, I haven't been sleeping very well. I've been really worried about things. Yeah, I've been tossing. Stop it. I've been tossing and turning, you know, and really worrying about things. And one of the things I've been worrying about is, don't laugh, please. Bacon. Yeah. Not Nando's bacon. Do you do Nando's bacon? Bacon and Nando's? No, right. So, no, bacon. And what is it? It's cured bacon. What was wrong with it in the first place? Yeah. Who's cured it? And how do they cure it? So I've been... another thing I've been worried about is these little creatures being groomed. Not kids. Dogs. Dogs. There's all these dog groomers about. How do you get them? You know, do they go around? Do you want to see some puppies? You know, I've got some dog treats in my pocket. Really, really worrying me. I'm, tossing and turning about it all night. I'm not, yeah. Anyway, I've been poorly. Oh, come on. Oh, I've been poorly. Poorly. Hello. Yeah, I've been poorly. You know, I've had a problem with discharge. Yeah. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and it's like cornflakes on my pillow. From my eyes. So I've been to the internet and I found this website and it's called conjunctivitis.com. What a site for sore eyes. I've got this, next door to us, we've got this dog, a little old lady with this dog, and this dog's got massive bollocks. Massive bollocks. Yay. And one day this dog's licking its bollocks, and I say, oh, I wish I could do that. And the little old lady says, well, try stroking it first, love. Anyway, we're all, a lot of people from Preston tonight. Yay. Yeah, good. Thank you.
Hello. How you doing? You good? Good. Yeah, my name's Mike Osborne, and it's good to be here. I say that because this is where the microphone is, and you're all facing this way already, so... Past to jump the gig off, this is probably the best place to stand, really. I'm glad to be here as well. I wasn't sure I was going to make it. On the way to the gig, guy stopped me in the street. He's a rough-looking guy. Said to me, big issue, please. You know, I felt really bad because I didn't have a copy to give him. Got no idea where you get the big issue from. I've never seen it on sale anywhere. I assume he was collecting them because he had loads on him. So... You know, it's a recession. I thought I'll give what I can. I offered him my copy of Ideal Home magazine. Clearly not a fan because he throat punched me and stole my wallet. It's not actually the first time I've been assaulted recently. I was actually in court a couple of weeks back after somebody attacked me. It was the first time I've been to court as well, so, you know, I thought I'll get some advice, see what's expected of me, even if I'm just a witness. So I went to Starbucks, you know. I don't advise it. They call themselves baristas, but they know fuck all about the law. But I went to court, and it was fine. You know, the person who attacked me, they pled guilty, and I got some compensation. I got £100. Now, it might not seem like a lot, but it's also a punishment. And as a punishment, I think it's fitting, because, you know, £100. That girl's not going to see any pocket money till she's at least 14, so, yeah. Fuck her. But, you know, I'm used to it, because I've always got a bit of hassle, people ragging on me, because I've always been a bit of a geek, always been a big science fiction fan. So I really enjoy shopping in Aldi, because, you know, Aldi's about as close as you can get to experiencing a parallel universe. As you walk in, and they've got all your favourite brands, but you get up close and something's a little bit wrong. Snap, crackle and Keith. All the tubs of I can totally believe that's not butter. But yeah, I've been shopping in Aldi quite a bit because I lost my job recently, which is a bit shit. Yeah, thanks for the sympathy. But the worst thing about it is I've got to look for a new one now, which means I've got to go on interviews. And I can't stand interviews because, you know, you're always nervous. You've got to get dressed up nice. And, you know, obviously you want to make a good impression. A lot like first dates in that way. It's just there's less chance of the interview ending with a blowjob. Although if the money was right, I'd probably be persuaded. I'm not above it. But the thing I really resent about interviews is how you're expected to present yourself as someone who is interesting, competent, and employable. So you've got to lie. Give an example. I was at an interview a couple of weeks back. A guy said to me, "So why'd you leave your last position?" I said, "Well, you know, I felt it was time for a change." And there's truth in that. I did feel it was time for a change. The truth is to say my boss felt it was time for a change when he discovered I'd taken a dump on his laptop. Wasn't really the download he was expecting. I'd have got away with it as well, but he burst out of his office saying, "I know one of you guys has logged onto my computer," and I couldn't keep a straight face. But back at this interview, the second question he asked me was, do you see yourself as someone who works best as part of the team or someone who does their best alone? And I said, at the end of the day, both those roles are important, but what's key is being able to shift between the two in any working environment. Again, it's not an outright lie. I have spent many hours working as part of the team, playing Call of Duty on the Xbox Live. Although a level of commitment to a video game does make maintaining relationships fairly difficult, so I'm afforded a lot of time to work by myself. That's a wank gag just for anybody else. Didn't get that one. I do like that joke actually, because it's not going to be the funniest you'll hear tonight, but it's the most intelligent knob gag you'll get, so. But back at the interview, the last question the guy asked me was, "So why do you want to work here?" I looked him dead in the eyes and I said, "I've always dreamed about working for a multinational corporate giant such as yourselves, and I'm ready to get on the front line of the service industry, working with a diverse customer base. And that's why Starbucks is the place for me." Didn't get the job. Couldn't pass the bar exam. Got a call back there. But no, it's been doing me no good lying, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to be honest. And that's what I did. Interview I was at today, hence the smart attire. I went in, I sat down, and I told the truth. The guy says, "So why do you want the job?" I said, "I don't. I want the money." Wonderful.